The following program contains graphic descriptions of events including crime scenes of actual murders. Parental discretion is advised. It's June of 2014 in Washington, D.C. D.C. police had Jeffrey Bernard Neal in custody after finding a week-old corpse in his attic. After arresting Neal, authorities discovered there was much more to this story. What Neal had told them indicated there was another victim and another murder. On June 7, 2014, there was a struggle between Jeffrey Bernard Neal and Leon Young, two friends who were also roommates. They had a physical confrontation that included a hammer and a ninja-style weapon. Neal told authorities that his roommate blurted out that he had killed Delano DeWitt Wingfield. Wingfield had been reported missing by his grandmother on June 7th of 2014. Wingfield was a friend of both Jeffrey Neal and Leon Young. He was also living in the house as well. D.C. police had a hard time verifying Neal's story, but Wingfield's search was still ongoing. It also is well known that these three attended the same school and were very good friends. Leon Young was 22 years old. Jeffrey Bernard Neal was 21. Neal was arrested and charged with second-degree murder after police were called to the 800 block of the 8th Street Northwest at around 11:30 a.m. by his two uncles, who went into the house to do some maintenance work. While working on the house, the gentlemen noticed a foul odor. One of the uncles then decided to look around and discovered a dead body underneath a mattress in the attic. It was then they decided to call the police. While under arrest, Neal told police what happened on June 7th. He said he found Young standing in the bathroom, naked and shaking. He said Young was holding a ninja-style weapon that looks like a tool, one that would be used to gouge holes into a wall. Neal's account of the evening continued with Young stating he had killed their third roommate, Delano Wingfield. Neal also stated that Young physically charged at him, first with a knife. He claimed Young had injured him, and it was then he hit him twice in the head with a hammer. Authorities stated it was at that time Neal carried the body to the attic and put it underneath the mattress. He fled Florida, wanting to escape eventually to Mexico. He unfortunately ran out of money and had to come back to D.C. Then on June 17, 2014, D.C. police found a partially buried body in the backyard of Neal's home. At that time, there was no positive identification of the body. The only conclusions made were that the body was a man and was beaten to death. It was immediately ruled a homicide. Then on July 25th in 2017, Jeffrey Bernard Neal was convicted of 2 counts of first-degree murder by a jury for the murder of both of his roommates. One of them was struck at least 26 times in the head with a hammer. He was sentenced to 60 years.